In my theorist study, I chose to study Kohlberg and Piaget's theories. They both focused on cognitive development, Kohlberg primarily on moral development, and Piaget on mental development. Kohlberg's theory stated 6 stages were in moral development, 3 main, with each having 2 substages. It started with punishment and reward. Punishment where you avoided punishment, so you did what you were supposed to do to avoid that punishment, and reward in that you did what was expected to gain a reward, whether it be stickers or a toy, whatever that may be. His second part was good boy, good girl. You wanted to please your parents or your teachers, make them proud. And then law and order, you knew the rules and you knew to follow the rules. His third stage being, first part of it was you understood society's principles and what society started to expect, what was right and what was wrong. And then the sixth part of that, in the third stage, was you understood your own values and beliefs and your own principles and what you deemed right and wrong. His study was 12 years long. He studied 75 males, ages 10 to 16. His study was very cultural biased. He didn't study any non-Western society. It was gender bias in that he only studied males. We don't know if females developed completely different, more maturely, more quicker, more slower. He didn't look into any of that. Piaget's theory of mental development was in 4 stages, but they were age-based. So in the beginning, 0 to 2, it was based on your sensory and motor skills that you heard, taste, touch, feel, listen to what was going on around you, and you moved and learned about it that way. The next part was 2 to 7, where you connected these words to thinking. You were very animate and had a big imagination, so a lot of it was made up, make-believe, and you also, at this age, think the world thinks what you think. What you think is right is what they think is right. Then 7 to 11 was you had more logic, more reasoning, more understanding, and simple conclusions were formed. In that, for example, 7 plus 3 is 10, so 10 minus 3 must be 7. His final stage was 12 and up, and it was more, you learned about rationalism, success, and failure, how to achieve and avoid that. You learned more compassion in others' behaviors. You had lots of new mental skills, and you learned how to plan for your life and your own identity. Piaget's theory also didn't factor in culture. He didn't factor in that people's values and beliefs surrounding their culture would influence their development.